Hi everyone, I'm back for another video and I'm really excited about this one because we have a new moon in Virgo and I personally adore, I think it's my favorite new moon of all the new moons, but I'm a bit biased. It's because Virgo's my rising sign, but besides that, Virgo just has this energy that it's just refreshing because not only is it about, cleaning up and tidying up and getting clear, but it's also about getting grounded in our health and in our wellness and in our vision. So if we kind of think about the Virgo that maybe pop horoscope has kind of pigeonholed them to be, I feel like they get a bit of a bad rap because they are considered overthinkers, perfectionists, always focusing on the attention to detail, which, has its good and its bad points. So I kind of want to look at it from the good, right? Always, and how it can tie into our health and our well-being. So I talk to people a lot about clearing your mind, clearing the mental body. And Virgos have this bad rap of always overthinking. So when we can clear our mind, we can then have space to get clarity, right? And these two things are just so important. I think when the mind is cluttered, then it's hard for us to focus. And I think when we can't focus, then we don't actually know how to achieve an outcome, right? So I think the Virgo is busy trying to get all of the things done that they need to, right? Check off the list so that it gives them space to focus on the things that they want to be doing that is for them, that is good for them. Now, of course, everything has a good and a bad side, and I know that Virgos can spiral into the overthinking, right? That Eight of Swords energy. But in its purest form, if we can get all of our jobs done, all of those things that create the monkey mind, then we can focus on the task that we truly want to do. Now, here's something interesting too. Out of all of the zodiacs, and I didn't know this until I really started getting to understand the archetypes of all the zodiacs, the Virgo is the most psychic, is the most intuitive, and the Virgo is the most closely related to Gaia, right? I'm going to show you something from my tarot deck, and it's the way that I have created the vision of the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Virgo card of the tarot, and I've made her the healer. Now, I want you to think about this concept of if we can clear the mind, right? If we can get the checklist done and then clear the mind and get grounded in our root system, grounded in our bodies, right? Because earth signs is all about the physical. We can then connect to the power of Mother Earth in order to heal. So I hope you understand the power that is available to both of those energies and how they kind of work together. I think of Virgos as the healers because they are so connected to Gaia, right? They're so connected to the natural ways that we can come home to our bodies. So then there's another layer to that too, because when we're grounded in our bodies and we're home in our bodies and we're healthy and our minds are clear, our intuition kicks in and we're able to hear what our intuition has to say. And that's our psychic abilities. That's that knowing, right? Very high priestess energy. When there's balance, there's truth. You can see clearly with your third eye what is truth. So powerful. So I'd love for you to kind of just chew on all of that energy, because that is what's available to us with this new moon. And when we think about new moons, it's about starting something up, right? Setting an intention. So could we set an intention with this moon to tap into all of those things that are available to us? Right? It doesn't matter if it's your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign. We all have that available to us. And that's what these moon phases are here for us to produce and to offer. So what a beautiful time, right? Like, I know in where we live in the world, September is very much like that. Everybody gets really grounded in making a new routine. It's back to school, back to work, get those health regimes going. So it all kind of makes sense anyways. So yeah, I just feel like to have this new moon now for us, it's just going to make everything that we're already feeling that much more potent. I find it very exciting. All right, so let's just get a card or two on the table. This bent over, so I'm gonna go there, and we'll see what the tarot wants to bring to us during this new moon. This one's a really big invitation. This is the Three of Swords. Now, we already talked about the mental body, right? How Virgos tend to go into that place of overthinking. But I want to break this card down in a different way than a lot of tarot readers do. I want to talk about the numerology of this card, the 3. So the number 3 is about creativity, is about growth, and is about nurture, right? Just like the Empress card. So what I would love for you to take away with this card is I would love for you this new moon to go to any of those thoughts that are in you that are still creating some suffering, some heartache, some wounds, maybe some grief. And I would love for you to invite in some deep heart healing during this new moon. I think if we can address the heart, then we can move forward with some of the clarity that we need to do the healing, not only in the body, but in the heart. So it's an invitation here. I feel like there's people that really need to hear this card. Remember, the Queen of Pentacles is the healer. So we go to the mind, which is sword energy. We think about the thoughts that are still plaguing our heart, and we open up invitation to heal them, to get to the root of them, get to the center of them in this new moon. Okay, let's pull another one and see what comes out. Is bending over. I love this because, look, another sword card. So it is bringing in that mental body again, which isn't surprising for the Virgo. 3 and a 6. 3 is the number of creation, growth, nurture. 6 is the number of the healer. Wow, like, got goosebumps with this one because I transition is the mantra here. I transition from that place I was in, that dark place, the place that was holding me down, holding me back, creating, whether it be ill health in us, that's coming up big for me right now, mental health, those places. This moon wants to help you heal it, nurture it, and then finally transition forward into a much better and brighter tomorrow. Let's stick with the 3 since it is such a nurturing number and pull one more card, shall we? Just to kind of like, I love the 3 for that. Just, it's so well-rounded in its energy. And see where maybe that transition energy, where it's going to take us. We know it's brighter than yesterday. There's optimism and growth. Oh, yes, the Death card. Death, rebirth. Right here, folks, I transition. I transition and I transform. Okay, so we have the Death card is the 13th card. So if we add those numbers together, 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 is the number of foundation, of security. Like, how gorgeous is this reading for you guys? I feel really, too, that there is this collective energy of us moving into almost like a starting of new energy. Like next year, we're moving into a year ruled by the number 1. So I almost feel like this fall, we're going to be setting the foundation of what that potentially could look like for us collectively as well. If you can see the way I've created the Death card in my deck, the Higher Self Tarot, I've shown that cocooning that happens right before we emerge into the next version of ourselves, the rebirthing that happens when we let go of the old. So there is some powerful stuff here with this new moon, guys. And I hope you can take this on. And I'm excited to see where it's going to take you. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. If you'd like to do a personal session, I've opened up my calendar for September. So throw me a message and we will connect. All right, guys, sending you so much love and blessings and happy new moon in Virgo. Bye for now.